Have you ever felt completely safe, only to realize the people you trusted most were capable of destroying everything you built? I never imagined that my own wife, along with her sisters, could orchestrate something so cruel that it didn't just break my heart, it ruined my career. I still wake up some mornings wondering if it was all a nightmare, but the scars are real. I met my wife, Sarah, when I was 24. She was charming, funny, and somehow made me feel like I had won the lottery just by being with her. I loved her fiercely, probably too much, and I thought she felt the same way. Over the years, we built what I thought was a strong, trusting relationship. I had a good career in marketing, steadily climbing the ladder, and she was the supportive partner who celebrated every promotion, every achievement. Her family, her sisters especially, seemed sweet at first. I had no reason to suspect anything was wrong, until it all came crashing down. It started with little things. She'd forget to tell me about plans with her sisters, or she would laugh a little too long at jokes that seemed pointed. I brushed it off because I wanted to trust her. I needed to trust her. The real disaster began when my company launched a major campaign. I had poured months of work into it. Late nights, endless edits, client meetings. I was exhausted but proud. The campaign was supposed to go live on a Thursday. I woke up that morning feeling nervous but excited. I checked my emails, ready for congratulations, and that's when it hit me. There was an anonymous email to my boss, with screenshots of messages I never sent, emails I never wrote, and photos that were doctored, showing me supposedly making advances toward one of our female interns. I laughed at first, thinking it was some kind of misunderstanding. But then my phone rang. 'Twas HR. My boss's voice was tight, cold. "We need to talk immediately." By lunch I was suspended. The entire campaign was put on hold. My reputation, built over years of hard work, was in tatters. I couldn't believe it. I didn't know who would do something so malicious, or why. It wasn't until a week later, when I confronted Sarah at home, that I learned the horrifying truth. I'd been waiting for her to reassure me, to defend me, but instead she smiled in this sick, almost triumphant way. "Don't you get it?" she said, her voice casual, almost teasing. "It was just a prank. Me and my sisters wanted to see if you'd squirm. You take life too seriously." I felt like someone had ripped the air from my lungs. My heart was pounding, my vision blurred. A prank. You destroyed my career. You humiliated me. This isn't funny. I shrugged. It was. Honestly, you should have seen your face when HR called. Classic. I couldn't speak. My hands were shaking. My wife, my partner, had conspired with her own sisters to destroy the one thing I had worked my whole adult life for, just for their amusement. The next few months were a blur. I tried to salvage what I could, but the company couldn't fully trust me after the evidence of my supposed misconduct. I applied for other jobs, but everywhere I went, I was met with doubt. References that were once glowing became lukewarm. Every interview, every handshake, felt like a reminder of the betrayal. Home, things were worse. Sarah acted like nothing had happened. She still smiled, still joked, still treated the whole ordeal like it was a minor inconvenience. Her sisters visited frequently, laughing and reminiscing about the prank, as if my life had been nothing but a game. I felt isolated, humiliated, and powerless. People I had trusted, people I had loved, had weaponized their closeness to me in a way I never imagined. My career, my reputation, my sense of self, it all felt stolen. I ended up leaving the city, starting over in a new town with a new identity professionally, trying to rebuild something from scratch. It wasn't just about the work. It was about reclaiming my dignity. I've learned a hard lesson about trust, about who you allow into your inner circle, and about how cruelty can wear a familiar face. I still love in my heart the version of Sarah I thought I knew, but that person doesn't exist anymore. The real truth is this. Some people, even those closest to you, can be capable of betrayal beyond comprehension, and sometimes the only way to survive is to walk away, learn from it, and never let yourself be naive again. So, if you're listening to this, take it as a warning and a reminder. Trust is sacred, and some people will destroy it just to see what happens. Don't let them take your life, your career, or your peace. Protect your heart, even when it hurts, because not everyone who smiles at you deserves to stay in your life.